18, I graduated from school. I went to the Canada Games, and when I was there, I thought, you know what, I really enjoyed cadets. I enjoyed how they paid for me to travel the world, and it was free, and I enjoyed the intensity of the job, and I enjoyed the challenge. So I went to the military not knowing it would be infantry that I would choose. I honestly thought it would probably be like traffic tech or loading planes or traveling more. But then when I found out the male to female ratio, I'm stubborn. You cannot tell me that a girl can't do it. And that's what did it for me. It wasn't the ratio, because the ratio was literally like, I think 1% is female. It was the officer. Excuse me, it was the officer that was there that told me women just can't. Women just, he's like, choose something else. And sign me up, buddy. Sign me up. He's like, did you hear me? I'm like, did you hear me? I can spell it for you if you want. L-I-Z.
When did you join cadets?
I joined cadets in 1991.
You were how old?
11. You can't officially join at 12, but I watched. I was eager.
And you're from Salisbury?
I am from Salisbury.
I graduated with you also.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I graduated in 1998.
88 for me.
Oh, yeah, 98 for me.
Okay.
Loved it. Much about 10 rocks. You might know my aunt. She joined the Canada Games that I really got into. Wow, this is hard. I did cross-country skiing and shooting in Newfoundland in 1999. And the Olympics came out and asked me if I wanted to go try out for them. Unfortunately, the military called at the exact same time. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go Army. And do you know, I'm really thankful I am, because I really enjoy my job. But physical training, and it sounds funny to most of my friends mock me for this, but I actually get paid to work out in the morning. Because part of my job is staying in shape. So every morning, I get up and go to work at 7 o'clock or 5:30, depending on what the day and what we're doing. And for the first hour to an hour and a half, we work out together. We go for a run, we do weights, we do CrossFit, we do some kind of strength training. We work out together every single day. And on top of that, I play hockey 2 or 3 times a week. On top of that, I will go running with my dog every night. On top of that, I'll, so I stay active. But it's important not only to my job, but to my, because I'm a sergeant in the military. It's a senior NCO symbolization status, I guess. If you're a sergeant or a warrant officer or above, you get a red sash. And it symbolizes all the blood that was lost in all the previous wars. So for all our brothers that die, we wear their blood on us so that they will be remembered. If you take a look at my uniform, I'll speak louder now because I'm away from the mic and I can do that. I have 4 medals. 2 are from Bosnia in 2000 and 2 from Afghanistan, 1 in 06 and 1 in 08. They're different medals because Canada as a government decided to change how we could do business over there, which changes what kind of medal you get. I've got my name tag. This is my unit citation. So it tells you that if you look at this and you're in the military, you would know that I belong to 2 PPCLI, which is Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry out west. I'm in the infantry. Under my name tag, I have this funky little thing that I just got. I don't know exactly what it is. It means we lead from the front. You get it when you go to the school in Ormaxim and Gaystown. It's you as an instructor. It's just to, I got my sergeant's badges on each side, which show you the bars and my little leaf. This tells you that I'm a tops marksman. This means I can shoot 100 out of 100. And those tell you that I've done some senior courses and that I'm qualified to pretty much lead anybody and anything in the Army. Speaking in schools and with the cadets, and anytime. For me, it's more of it's a word of mouth. My aunt is a school teacher, so she actually pulled me out to Sussex, I think 3 times already since I've been home. And I've done speeches out in Sussex. I've done speeches with my family, kind of branched off, and then friends, and then this one. And I just enjoy speaking, and I like to get the message out there, because there's a lot of things that you're not going to see on the news, and there's not a lot of time where you can ask the personal questions that you're going to get answers to. And oh yeah, I speak at everything and anything. I quite enjoy it. And you know what? Honestly, it looks good for us too, to hear the story. And hey, I'm proud to be a woman. I'm proud to be a Canadian woman who, you know what I mean? Like, look at the room here. I'm proud to be in this room with you guys. I mean, there's a lot of experience in this room, and that just feels nice.
You've done an extraordinary job to represent.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I can retire at the age of 39 with a pension. Yes. What's that?
I'm curious as to what comes next for you. Do you have any idea what you aspire to next?
Do you know what? Actually, my goal when I joined, because the promotion attrition rate is slow in the infantry. You're not supposed to be a sergeant until your 13th year. I made it in my 9th.
Wow.
Which was honestly a big, huge success. And it had something to do with all the tours that we're doing. So going to Afghanistan, going to Bosnia, going to the desert, those things actually helped. And unfortunately, the more guys we lose, the more we got to train. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. But I hit my goal. I surpassed my goal in 9 years. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm teaching. I'm having a good time. I love to travel. But you know what? I also love my job. So probably on my 39th year when they ask me to retire, I'll probably say no. They'll ask me if I want to do another 5. I'll say yes because I get 2% per year for my pension, which is smart because we're girls and we know this. And at 44, I will probably retire at 44 and start a whole new career because I can. I think by 44 I'll have seen enough destruction that I could probably do something really lovely like make flowers. It was just in 08 and they were so close together. I came home and I wasn't even home a year and I was already training to go over again, and within a year and a half I was already deployed. This is my break. So sending me to Oromocto to teach at the school is they want people with real tour experience to go to the school and tell the new officers and the new recruits what we learned over there and what we saw and how we do things. Because those kids coming in, and I say kids because I can, because they're 19, 20 years old, are like sponges. And when you tell them you've been to Afghanistan twice and you've been to Bosnia and you've been to the desert and you've seen and you've done, they want to know how and they want to know when and why. And